Morning, guys. So what's stopping somebody from telling the truth from that Masonic cult? What's stopping a righteous man from coming forward and admitting all the crimes that they commit during their rituals to children? What's stopping them? What's stopping one from coming forward and saying, hey, there's a pedophile ring hidden in this group? Well, there's a couple reasons. One, they're blackmailed. By the time anyone gets far enough in to, I don't know, be like a master mason or whatever their level is, they've got them blackmailed. They have them do a ritual that incriminates them. So if they were to come forward and expose the group, what the group would do would release the footage of them committing a crime during one of their rituals. That's what would happen. They'd go to jail. And they'd go to jail for whatever crime they were trying to expose. That's a big one that's stopping anybody from inside the group from coming forward, okay? The other one is their oaths. They take oaths swearing them and their offspring's life, okay? So they very much are in fear of that. And then another one, and this is going to get into a little more esoteric, guys. When you get in this group, they identify you, okay? And they identify your capacity of empathy, how sensitive one is, okay? And they do this by getting to know you at a soul level. There's two types of souls. You're a black soul or you're a white soul. It has nothing to do with the color of your skin. And they figure you out pretty early, as early as they can anyway, what kind of soul you are. I know, guys, it sounds wild, but this is also represented in their checkerboard, okay? What's the difference between the two? Okay? Well, really it's your capacity for empathy. Your black souls are sensitive. They're your black sheep. They're the sensitive people. They're the people in the group that have the capacity for empathy. Your psychics, your mediums. Okay? I'm a black soul. Your white ones follow orders, conform, and lack empathy. Now, based on which soul you are, is how far you're going to get to go in their group. And also will tell you what part is going to be veiled. Because there is a lot to this group that members don't really know. They're just not high enough. They don't reveal everything to them. And they very much, I mean, they look at your family bloodline and all that as far as how far you get to go. That relates to when they're trying to figure out what kind of soul you are. But your capacity for empathy or your ability to be cold, how ruthless can you be, is another factor that will determine how high or how far they let you go. Because they're not going to let anybody who's got empathy go that high. Why? The higher you go, the more messed up, violent, and illegal the rituals get. And they can't have somebody who's got empathy. They can't handle somebody who's going to know their secrets, who's going to get soft, who's going to feel bad for what they do to children during those rituals. So this, guys, all these things are the main reasons why they don't That's what's stopping anybody from within that group who's going to come forward and spill the beans. So you'll even in the group itself, there is a layer, multiple layers of secrecy from among brethren. And there's even members in the group that are I'd say they're being used. The black souls, the members of the group that they figure out are black souls who've got empathy, they probably keep them at a low level. Now, obviously, they have enough dirt on them to keep their mouth shut, but they surely won't reveal much more to them. They'll just use them as pawns. I mean, they're all going to be used as pawns, but they'll just be, lower level pawns. And then the ones that show the ability to hurt others without, having a second thought, those are the ones that are going to rise up in their ranks. But guys, that stuff's coming out. Okay, like I know I come on here and I say like things of, doom and gloom, and it sounds like, and there's some heavy topics, but guys, there is hope. All right, this stuff's coming out, and it's not just it's not just me, it's not just my story. I know I'm probably one of the first or the early ones who's going to come out and share my testimony in this way. But believe it or not, guys, there are others who have been sharing it before me. Oh yeah. Yeah, I could think of at least 2 or 3 other people who've shared similar testimony in a similar way. Obviously their abuse was happening to them in like the 80s and the 90s, because they were older. But this stuff's coming out. Yeah, it ain't gonna be a good thing to be in that club much longer. No. And that's gonna go back to what I said about how they're not as strong as you. The ones that, the people that they target, they're not as strong as you. When the reputation for that group turns and members of that organization start going to jail or getting shamed publicly, when people quit refusing to serve them or do things for them or associate with them because of what they've done in the dark, when that comes out, yeah, a lot of those people, they're not going to be able to handle it like you. Because you got to think, these are the kind of people that need approval and validation to do anything in life, which is why they're in a group like that to begin with. So when that group actually gets shunned, oh yeah, they're not going to be able to take it. A lot of them are going to escort themselves off this planet, which is what they wanted for you. So it's going to be quite ironic how they go. But keep your head up, guys. Keep your chin up. Things are changing. It's not going to be overnight. Y'all have a good weekend.